Okay, what up ladies and gents, your favorite Asian robot right here, and we are going back onto the Warlock. Now, we tried out the so-called Lunatic Eviscerator build, it really didn't work out at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try an Apocalypse Warlock next, so that's the next thing on my list. Alright, so we're going to farm the gear for it while still running this, because we can at least do Torment 11, but I was hoping it would be able to squish Torment 12, it really couldn't. So I'm quite disappointed in that. So we're going to try the Apocalypse Warlock next and see how it goes. Okay. Well, let's see through the dragon's eyes. It's not a total loss. I mean, we did get something that could at least do T12 content, although I'm going to comfort farm in T11. But yeah, it felt disappointing to me because I expected better. But that's the danger sometimes. The AI operates on old information. But we'll try again. We got this. Okay. My guy, my stream literally just started. If you want to just randomly be insulting, then I'll just ban you for life. Goodbye and get lost. Dang, no one watched you anymore. I mean, if that's how you want to behave, bro, then we don't need you here. Okay. I mean, I know that people are so jealous of me that they need to troll, but come on, my guy, at least put in some effort into it. Grand. Okay. I have done my tweeting and everything. Now we'll get to farming soon. Cirque Ignithul. I mean, this is roughly what I expected anyway. We're going to use Ignithul. Oh, sorry. Cirque and Ignice. Okay. Hey, Austin. How's it going? Congratulations. Don't forget to join the guild when you got time. I mean, I can run this no problem. Either way, we're already running exactly what we need here. So, yeah. Okay. This is fine. Enjoy yourself, my friend. Enjoy yourself. I am doing okay, surviving. I just really need to figure this out. Okay, let's get to farming straight away. I have a rough idea for exactly what I need for this build, so it shouldn't be a problem. We will have to redo this again, unfortunately, because That's how it's gonna go. But I'm a fiendish man. I can very easily pivot. I'm a smart man who knows how to pivot. But yeah, I tried out this build. Very, very disappointing, honestly. I wanted it to be better. It wasn't. And because it disappointed me so badly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to farm a completely different build. Hey, that sounds like a damn good time, my friend. Enjoy yourself. Okay, here's what I need. I need to fight Lord Zir. Then he's Lord Zir. There's Grigor. Okay, we have a Grigor. Grigor's good. We need to kill him. I need him dead. So the best pathway for me to fight Grigor is Helltide Pit Grigor, and then Helltide and Kurast on the city. Can't complain about this, right? Now I need this. Good start. Okay. Let's tide. Are you ready to hail the apocalypse? Let's go. I'm about to hail the apocalypse. That is the danger of these types of games. You always want to play another class, man. Yeah, that's why I'm back on my Warlock, man. I needed to get back into it, you know? But it's alright. We got this. It's only T11. T11 is easy. Let's go.
New super chat received.
The Warlock can absolutely create barriers, but are you following my Warlock build? Because you're going to need to use a rune word to do so. Depending on the type of build you run, you may not even need a barrier. Show you. For example, you're running this type of build, right? You don't need a barrier. The issue is not so much the barrier. The issue is making the wretch take damage. So it depends on the type of build. But I also have a YouTube short where I show exactly how to generate a barrier with a Warlock. So survival's your problem. There are rune words that can help you. Go check them out. Everything you need is on my channel. Have fun. Of course, we're rejigging the build right now so we can have an even better build. So yeah, stay tuned and enjoy the streams. Hey Mo, how's it going? And thank you for the super chat. You just give me a second to acknowledge it properly, because I'm just bumming around. I need a bomb. Yeah, the Eviscerate has become unreliable. This is the problem. It's no longer doing what it's supposed to do. Therefore, that is the big problem. If we had full Eviscerate power, there'd be no issue. So this, I think, is the big deal right now with this build. Like, I can hit billions, but it's just not going to help. You got any kind of music you want, Austin? Thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it. I can't wait till Path of Exile 2 gets free. Then everybody can enjoy two MMOs, two ARPGs at once. It'll be a great time. Alright, let's do this. Time to hail the apocalypse. Anyway, I'm disappointed this build didn't work out, but it is what it is, you know? People don't think it be like it is, but it do. But it do. I can run around as a lunatic and collect these, though, at least. There's that. Now, we're gonna need the Nameless. Like, this build will still absolutely wreck T11, but it doesn't have T12 power. Like, it's not insta-kill on T12, and of course, you guys know that I want that. So if it ain't gonna insta-kill T12, then I got less than no use for it, right? So this is by no means a bad build, but it is imperfect. And imperfection cannot be tolerated. As you wish, brother. Like, I've got all this power, but it's insufficient. That's the big problem right now. If I had my full power, there'd be no problem. But anyway, we just need to find a Hellspire or any one of these and we're good. Like I said, this build is by no means bad. As you can see, almost any enemy is gonna still get insta-gibbed by this. But we want something that can go even further beyond perfect. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? So if that is the case, we need something more perfect than what we have. Oh, I hate Jar of Souls. Can we not have Jar of Souls? God. I mean, the explosions are epic, but it's still not at the level that I want, you know? That's the problem. Gambit a simple kind of guy, okay? Gambit think that if we don't have everything, then Gambit can't really do what he need to do. Welcome, new subscriber. Welcome, Amogus. La 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 la. I can deal billions, but not trillions. And this is the problem. I require the trillions, not the billions. When I lack the trillions, I feel sad. Want to hear the real Gambit accent? I'm gonna need a girl. Gotta show that real Cajun charm. So I'm gonna need Kaz here so I can call a share. Not this event. Oh, come on. Okay, that should be enough. Let's Lunatic over. You see, I'm hitting the billions. That's fine. But it ain't trillions. And that's the problem. The crazy thing is I'm doing billions without crits. Like, this build has no crit built in. You know? It was going all in on Eviscerate, but ever since they nerfed that, this is not good enough. And I mean, yes, I can still crit, but it's not built for crit, you know? Why, yes, I have, brother. Thank you for being with me on this entire journey. Now, if my art business take off, then we're gonna have even more fun. Hope I get more customers. They send me a good order, I buy more stuff for my games. But it's nice. I don't mind the slow growth. Sometimes the slower path gets you there faster. Okay. Gambit reaches destination real easy.
Nice bit of kit there.
It was good in the distant past, but now it is but dust in the wind, my friend. Now let's go get that Altar of Ash for us in the older version, of course. There it is. This one's for you.
Chalice of crystal, a serpent tingling, distilling the essence of a feverish dream. Neurovenom, a sacred disease, promising solace, a moment of ease. I drink from the vial of celestial lies to silence the chorus of my own demise.
Alright. Unique charm that we need.
The pulse accelerates, a hammering sign to shatter the vessel, transcend the divine. Ascending on pillars of vapor and scorn, a new consciousness, hideously born. In shimmering poison, on a pyre of sand. This hollow coronation, a monument built in hell. My senses ignite in a novel pain. I am the god and the victim, dancing in acid.
Absolutely, Lazen Up. That I am.
Altar of ash is my only hope. Sent to spirit. The mirrors reflect
Hell yeah.
a feast of my own. Grenade alarm staring from a crumbling throne. This fragile temple of flesh and of bone is a prison whose architect I have become. The chemical key has rusted in the lock. A countdown echoes from a broken clock. In shimmering poison, drowning on a pyre of sand. The hollow coronation, a monument built in hell. My senses ignite in a nova of pain. I am the god of the death dog dancing in I remember the sun on skin not so clear. Was there a
I still love the way he sings this, yeah.
for the serpent's well? A ghost in this palace of beautiful decay.
Hellworm, hell yeah.
Own true self just without this sweet Elysium. Is a gilded cage, just a single life untorn.
The nectar of ruin. My final communion. On the altar of ash.
Totally understandable. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Thank you very much. That one was for Austin. I know you like the vocals on that one, but yeah, I mean, for me, it's just that I know you like those grittier, more underground type vocals, but I like the cleaner, more studio polished version. So that's where we differ. I think the guy on Twitch said something. Oh, you want to know if would you advise someone to go full-time content creation? Their passion is content creation. I'll tell you this right now. If you have to ask that question, you've already failed. If you even have to ask that question, don't even think about it. If you have the slightest doubt in your mind, if you're fishing for information, you're looking for information, it means you have already failed. You might think that that's a harsh statement, but I'm going to tell you that's the reality of full-time. If you have even the slightest doubt in yourself, don't even try it. Because you better be ready to treat this like a serious business. The slightest doubt is death sentence. Your choice whether to believe me or not, but that's what I would say. Ew, how dare I die to Grigor's Knights. To Grigor's Knights of all things. Ah well. Welcome back, Agrom. Now where is he? There he is. Yes, come my tortured wretch. This thing is so unreliable though. Genuinely, I understand why they said it was unreliable. I can't wait till I get an actual build again. It's a bit disappointing that this one didn't do what we thought it would, but it's okay. We'll live with it. No, for sure, Mo, it's real advice. Because I know how it is in this industry. I don't lie to people. I don't say the pretty things that people want to hear. Gambit don't talk like that. As also, I still remember, you know, when I first started out, lots of people say, oh, just do it, you know, you gotta try, you gotta bite the bullet. Nah, reality is real different. So I swore to myself I wouldn't lie to people if anybody ever came up and asked me advice, and that's why I tell them, if anyone ever asks, if you have to ask, you've already failed. If there's a question in your mind, you're done. Don't even think about it. It must never be a question. It must be only affirmation. Or, as the Space Marines in Warhammer 40k say, a moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of heresy. Don't be a heretic. Be a super heretic. Okay, this I do need... Yeah, I better check. Does the equipment list this for the new build that we're working toward? No, it doesn't. Okay, then I'm gonna get rid of this. I need something called the Hemat Stone, which I don't have yet. I know I can get it from Infernal Hordes, so that's where we're targeting, I guess. Let's get rid of all this crap. Okay, next we gotta go to the pit. We can do pit 12, but it's still not good enough. Anyway, we'll just go. Give me my Heartstone. This build, like I said, this build's okay, but not really conducive. Now, tortured wretch, absorb the damage for me. Come, tortured wretch, grant me damage reduction beyond damage reduction. Demon of Rampage, grant me rampage beyond rampage. Thundercats references, I swear to God. Like, I can do Torment 12. It's not an issue, but yeah, not fast enough. Needs to be faster. My Thundercats ain't good enough. Demon of Rampage! Grant me Rampage beyond Rampage! But yeah, this is the correct way to play this particular build, at least. Almost got me killed there. This guy's summoning demons. The great thing about this build is I can survive anything thrown at me, for the most part. But the downside is that I keep dropping the Heartstone. Because this build is like literally take the damage, tank it, and live your life that way. Maybe it's the order of operations that's incorrect. Could be. Well, we'll adjust. Because we have to use this until we get a new build, so this will have to do. This is too slow. Too slow for my intended purpose, of course. I can certainly say survival's not an issue. Hey, Night Elf, how's it going? Gonna keep checking for better
Ready for
gear.
massacre.
You know it, Asajj Ventress. Always ready for a massacre. Anytime. You just call Gambit and Gambit there. This the wrong kind of charm, but we ain't so worried.
It is done.
Collection of chaos. I take that. All that junk. We don't need that. This one got a nice fire damage multiplier. Oh. Maybe Gambit rewrite this later. Gambit got some good ideas. I'll put this here. The rest, not as much of a concern. They're perfect. Okay, next is Grigor. Now him we have to kill multiple times, so we are literally gonna go over there and rip and tear the shit out of him, because we need to kill him until I get a very good pair of World Breaker's hands. I mean, we have them already, but I want one that's even better. Something with nice critical strike chance would be good. I can work with that. We go. You see how many demons I have here, all punching the ground? Later we go kill, I think it's Lord Zir. Yeah, we're gonna make him pay. For now though, we gotta stick with this build. I will take these. Rest. Lol. Apparently I can die. Just from the lightning. Okay. Noted. In that case, when it's coming down, I'll just do it the lazy way. Boss keys. Don't mind if I do. Quick town trip. Maybe we'll find something nicer. This one got even more survival inside. I like this one. I'm gonna make a little hole in the center. And I don't need to reroll the unique power.
Worthy of the ancient beast.
All right. That perfect. Now we're gonna kill Grigor a couple more times. I'm sure you understand.
You know where to find me.
Let's go waste him a couple more times and then be ready. Always nice of him to die so easy. Okay. Serious mode for a second. I need to check. I mean, my current set, I'm okay with. I just need to check for a couple of actual things. Hands of the Worldbreaker. Okay, this one's still pretty bad, but we're gonna amalgamate them and try to, you know, hope for something better. That helmet is a lie. Cage of Madness. We're also gonna try for an ancestral, so keep those. Grab this again. Now we are gonna kill him like 5 or 6 times today. Why? Because it just makes sense. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That was what we call a little oopsie. Since I've got all these beautiful keys, I need to use them now. I love seeing those demons smash the crown, though. It always looks so cool. Okay. This ain't it. Okay, there's another one. Not useful. Nope, not useful. Okay, fine. Back to town. Then we'll need to get a full nameless set first. Our goal, full nameless. We have a full nameless set, and we can start really doing some work.
What brings you?
Because if we're gonna prepare for the next build, then this is the only way to do it. 1, 2, 3, transmute. Anything better? Nope, sucks. 1, 2, 3, transmute. Nope, sucks. Okay. Well, we tried. These can go away now.
Back to it then. Step up to my anvil.
Step up in the building, recognize me. Check the fresh fade, watch the jewelry. I need money, all in 20s, please. Got a lot of haters, it's 100 degrees. Well, I guess +3 to core skills is not horrible. Set that aside. Of course, Hellfire would be preferred, but it is what it is. I'll take anything that's survival based as well. I can do with survival. Sorry. What do these count as? It is a cult. I guess a cult could work. accept that. Sure. Movement speed. Nah, that's not. Yeah, it's not as important as actual damage, unfortunately. Much as I like it. Maybe I could have one of them be like plus all stats. Linta with that, okay. Phoba. Alright, we got 3 of the set. Oh, another nameless. Okay, let's try and go for a Beirut. That works. At least temporarily. Okay. We have almost one of each. The only thing we're missing, or might be missing, would be a fur. And we have one right here. So that, I would say, is everything we need. For now. This will be the entire set we need. Temporarily, at least. Okay. The rest. Time to be exchanged. But now, the key is we need something that is dangerously good. Like, this is good. I'm planning on using it once we get what we need, but it's not perfect yet. Okay, next is the Helltide again, World Boss. Should I just skip the World Boss? Nah, I shouldn't. I'll go fight the World Boss. Set a timer for ourselves. 22 minutes. Plenty of time for the Helltide. Let's go. We'll go Monster Mash that World Boss. Then, after we... Sorry, we'll go Monster Mash the Helltide, World Boss, all that kind of stuff. Now, where are we? Who are we? And why are we? Where is the altar? Oh, hey. Guess we won't be needing that altar. We have our own altar of ash right here. We are dust and shadow. You know, the crazy thing about this build, though, is that you can technically summon as many tortured wretches as you want and torture them for all eternity. So if your thing is being completely evil to demons, you can absolutely do that shit. Because there's no limit on the number of tortured wretches you're allowed to have. I'm just saying. So you can torture everyone forever and ever and ever. if that's your thing. Which also allows you to do bullshit like this and stay inside the Ravenous Spire forever and ever and ever. Just keep an eye on your actual Tortured Wretch though, because if he dies, you're gonna take full damage. You want to be careful of that. And that's how you just stay there and take no damage forever and ever and ever. Like, I like the tankiness of this build. I mean, you can still die, but it's hilariously tanky. It's just, it has no offensive power. Or rather, since the bug got fixed, it's lacking in offense. But defense, hey, you know, this shit'll help you survive anything. Shit'll help you survive a freaking apocalypse. With this kind of thing, you're gonna say hail the apocalypse. Hey, a Hellspire, sweet! I can just stay here forever and ever and ever. Alright, let's go. This is the lazy way to clear a Hell Tide. You know, the way I should advertise this build is, hey there, do you want to abuse demons? Do you want them to suffer for your sins? Well, ladies and gents, check out this build where you can literally tank unbelievable amounts of damage, all because your demon will die before you do. Send them back to hell while you sit and sip coffee. Batteries not included. I've literally not moved in this entire time. Because those screaming demons are just taking all the damage from me. Okay, I think the Hellspire is over. We did it good, we did it good. Now let me go get my... do some more. Hey, Grigor's coming. Sweet! Hey, Grigor, free kill. Gonna need you to just die for me, pal. Thank you. Very, very kind of you. What a nice man. What a good guy. Look at him. Okay, now... Hell gives way to their champion. Is Hell's champion coming to fight me? Hell yeah. Been waiting for you, oh champion of Hell. Would you kindly just take, unbelievable amounts of damage? Thank you. Dare pull me out of position. Me? That's unbelievable rudeness right there. Alright. Let's head back, sell some crap. Then once our crap has been sold, we will Tim Curry on. Now, I get the feeling that some people might actually still want this build. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. Maybe Gambit just don't give them the build, huh? But nah, I will. That being said, I am probably doing certain things incorrectly with this build, but still. Well, it's fine. Am I missing any willpower? Oh, Gambit's still missing some willpower, huh? Alright. Guess I'ma just miss out for now. Alright, back to the Helltide. Let's go north. Oh, it's not north. It's here.
Time to go, it seems.
Yeah, come on, Asajj Ventress. Let's go. We are dust and shadow. Alkin. Yes, demons, suffer for my sake. Good. Huh? Champions of Hell. Think yourselves capable? Portal invasion, I love this one. Oh, Varshan. Nice of you to join us. How's it going, Varshan man? You a nice guy, but you no match for Gambit. This is the wrong way. Run! Run! Run like a lunatic! An Apocalypse Warlock. So that's the build that I will have when all has been said and done. Looks cool at least. I like the idea. Thanks, Mom. Mama sent me some apples. First, we head back to town. Then, we're gonna do something we really shouldn't do. But we're gonna do it anyway. This one not bad.
PP to break another.
None of these what I need. Okay. We go clear the Kuras down the city before the boss come. Roger cube materials. We can do that. I got a lot of the Lord's here blood. We use that and get the flesh rid. Okay, cluster is down. This way. Only downside to this build is that it's naturally just a very chill build. Is a bit too chill.
That'll come up like any other.
Lovely. Thus he gets melted. The sheer amount of demons I can summon, huh?
Back to it then. Hail victory, and many more to come. Fight well, my
World
friend.
boss in 6 minutes. Let's see. I want as many infernal hordes as possible, so we can Kurast, Horde. There's Grigor, but he's not the big one that I'm concerned about. Oh well, I guess. Okay, we can murder him. Question is, can I do this in 4 minutes? I probably can. As long as I have a wretch. Gambit got no fear so long as a wretch alive. Okay. I hear you, Alon. Okay. Gotta get to that world boss soon. Time to go a little faster, we.
Okay. One more. Let's kill that boss and go kill the world boss.
I have devoured many of your kind. How will you compare? I was great.
Get there.
Now, can we make it in time? Let's find out. Good. It's alright, but not Torment 12 ready, that's the problem. If I had full Torment 12 power, no problem. The fact that I don't, most disappointing. But I can live with it. I'm a survivor. This is the exact problem though. Something's good, but not quite good enough. No. We'll need to do the Infernal Hordes. Although it's only once in the war plan, we're actually going to need to do it twice. Why? I need the Hamat Stone. Without it, I can't make my next build. And without the next build, life is going to be a little miserable. Oh yeah, I wandered all over the place, Spell Council. And that's why Gambit say one thing. Gambit needs you to explode. Hey, the Fiend on the other side. Okay. Get a Fiend down. Either events can spawn either goblins. Gambit like that.
You fight to live? Good.
Okay, the Fiend down.
There's a choice cut.
Fiend down. Still not enough though. We need either a Chaos Wave or we need something bigger. Okay, should not have stood in that. That was my fault. That was entirely my fault. Okay, big red circle. At least I'll walk out of that one. Okay, Hellborn can now ambush you. I'll always walk out of the big red circle. That one at least fair, because the other ones I can kind of endure, but that one I cannot. So big red circle. Okay, I get it. I will at least walk out of that one. Good, Hellborn. Alright, Treasure Griblin. Treasure Griblin down. Okay, Hellborn gain +1 Aether. Fine. Now we have Aether Lords. Good.
Open its flesh, tear out its living soul.
Ferox the Aether Lord. Okay, done. Griblin. Okay. Let's go for more. Come on. Says there's a Aether event there, but what? Okay, better not waste time. Aww. It said there was an Aether event there, but weird. Aether Lords grant +5 Aether. Let's go. Aether, I should say. Aether. Trigger Goblin. Silver Gobbo. Do that. Summon a Rampage Demon. Buff. More Rampage Demons. Damn it. Problem is, can I get close to enough for Bartok? Get a single damn Chaos Wave. Not enough for Bartok, but the last round is a Chaos Wave. Okay, I have a chance. I have a chance. Oh, shh. It's capture spawns. Okay. Oh, shh. There he is. Okay, let's go. No! Darn it. Ah, what a shame. Fell just short of
Don't
Bartok.
step again, did you?
Maybe if I had just been like a little bit of the corner. Well, there's still a chance if I get it. No, of course not. This build is not good enough. That's why we're redoing it. This thing was definitely nerfed. It used to be. Maybe. I don't know. I never played it when it was OP, but basically it relied on a bug. This is why I hate builds that rely on bugs. I like to test it myself. Just a bit of a shame, though. That's why when I create content, I don't use bugs as a reference or things like that. You must never use bugs in your work, or you screw people over. But that's okay. You live, you learn. Of course. But it was patched because it was exploiting a bug. That's why I don't like bug users. So I'm gonna swap to something else. This is not one of the ones that we're looking for. Nothing good. Okay, we'll just grab this.
It is done.
Nothing much to grab, but we'll just grab it for fun. Okay, let's go murder Grigor. No, I haven't. Sure, you have fun with that, buddy. Demon binder. I got something. Oh, it's a cosmetic for my horse. Or can I use it? Do I already have it? Is that why? Is that why? Alright, again. $120 on my sorcerer. My channel rarely focuses on pushing things. I just like testing things and finding out if the average person can do it. Because no matter how much you have all these people doing so-called amazing things, does it really matter if the average person cannot follow it? That's the problem. See, I don't care about how high I go. My job has always been to raise other people up. So that's why, for me, I never bother with how high I go. What matters is, can I make the average person do the same thing? And that's why I test and do all these kinds of things. No matter which game, I play the same format. Leaderboards, top ranks, none of these interest me because they are irrelevant. People don't watch me for that. People watch me because I'm the easiest to follow. Since if I can do it, you can do it. Now what you need to start worrying about is when I can't do it.
Ancients, watch over
Okay,
this
so I literally don't need this, do I? Add a new cosmetic look for your mount. So I already have it. So that means I don't need it. And it cannot be sold, so... What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go here? Stable Master, talk to me. Oh. Okay, we can just have a different set of tattoos. Cool. Anyway, how'd it goes? Without expansion, it's a lot harder, my friend. Just buy the expansion. It's super cheap. And highly affordable. Like, the standard edition is, what, 40 bucks or something? Just grab it. It's not expensive.
What brings you to the ancient isles?
Well, the first thing would probably be to get the expansion, buddy. You're basically playing half a game without it, so yeah. It's not just the cube. You're gonna need the war plans, all that kind of stuff, because it really boosts up your farming.
Let's see what you got.
Just press the wrong button. I'm so used to pressing my ultimate. Keep forgetting I don't have to do that here. Where is the thing? There. No, this build is very static, my friend. But it's still weak. My AI told me to check it out, but, you know, that's the danger of using big data. Apparently everyone was playing this solely because of a bug. And that bug made it do unbelievable amounts of damage. Once they patched it, you know, now it's real sad. It's in a real sad state. Not even gonna lie. So, I'm just playing it for now until I get everything ready to transition over to yet another build. I think I'm gonna have a look at Apocalypse next, but I'm missing two key components. Number one, I need the Hermat Stone, so I'm ready for that. And then I'm gonna need some other shenanigans. Once I have all that, I can go blow things up. That's my goal anyway. So we shall see. But yeah, this one will be quite comfortable for you to watch, brother. Mostly because all I do is just stand in a spot and throw demons. Throw explosive demons.
Will no one challenge me?
Okay. Wait. Why did the Helltide disappear? What in hell's reach? Was this already the end of the Helltide? Whoops. If that's the case, that was a waste of time. I'll have to wait till the next Helltide pops up. Yeah, Sanctuary's at peace. Okay. No problem. While we wait, we're gonna do some shenanigans. Hey, Lord Zir. I need something from you. Flesh writ. I need flesh writ. Flesh writ. There we go. But I need an ancestral one. There we go. Good. Power is shitty, but okay. Okay, flesh writ, max life, life on kill, sigil power. Okay, satisfied. Think I'll make do with this one. Gambit say he liked this one. I think this one real good. Now about them others. Gambit tries luck. Gambit's luck bad. Alright. The rest of this is really, really not important. So
New super
get rid
chat
of all
received.
this. Hey, thanks for the super. I appreciate it.
Maybe
We got
that's
2
it
of the
for that
pieces we
piece.
need. Now we just need that Hermat stone. Hey, Gabak, thank you very much for the super. Let me know what kind of music you want. Now I go back to the Infernal Hordes. Maybe I get lucky. Okay. Sounds good. I deliver you that music, we.
That'll come up back any other.
This one's a bit soft, sorry. I'm not sure why. There we go.
Blodig er rødt, livet er bright.
I'll play another one after this. This one's a bit soft, sorry. I don't know why. But for those that enjoy the Viking tunes, please enjoy. I agree. It's good stuff. I'll go get a different one after this. And I'll try and figure out why the audio felt a bit too soft on that one. It could just be that Diablo is louder, which I completely understand. But we'll see. Normally my songs, even if they are softer, should not be that soft. So I'll try another one and see if it's a problem with the Viking tracks themselves. Let's try this one. No, this one's at normal sound. I don't know. Oh well. Please enjoy. Now we bump it.
Sammanbinda sálir gróða, seifar hæja yfir flóða. Dragur brinner rísa, flýgur galdu, heiminn hylja, myrkri haldu, vatnin svelga, sálir frá, rúnir reifa fljúga, fljúga.
Thank you all for enjoying that. All right. That was a nice, lovely Viking track. So thank you for your super chat, Gabak. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot to me, man. Now then, I will keep kicking ass with demons. Hey, Luce. Another chaos wave. I'm almost to Bartok. Just a little more. We get Bartok. Oh, this is my favorite. Gambit gonna like this.
Super chat received.
Hey, thank you for the super. Gambit appreciate you, mon ami. Let me know what kind of music you want, yeah? That's right. You wanted heavy, Gabak? I got you. No problem. Let's go with this. We play something nice and heavy for you after this.
Abomination, spawn of living, you shall burn for nothing.
To the other side. Let's make it.
Shall deliver judgment.
Enough to fight Bartok. I can live with that. Right, we clear this. Then
Here seeking you will find only your own death.
actually, I think we'll just do this all night. Because it's best that I kill Bartok and get the Hermat Stone fast. The faster I get this, the faster we don't have to worry about this build anymore. So we'll play some heavy music, play lots of this, and we get what we need, huh? The Hermat Stone. We got what we need, I like it. Okay. You know what? Gambit say he about ready. Okay. Now, we need a speed farm so that we get the materials. Then tomorrow, we maybe check out the Apocalypse Warlock, huh? Now we got everything we need. Okay. First, we're gonna need a little preparation. We get rid of this first. Maybe not for now.
Taken apart.
Okay.
I'll be here, swinging away.
This hammer ready. We're gonna need a new hammer, new gloves. We got a new chest piece, no problem. Helmet, ring. We got all that, so we don't need to worry. This one we shift over. Ring of Starless Skies. Then we only need no pants. We got it perfect. So what we missing? Boots. What we need is a nice pair of boots. That's what we missing now. Okay. That's all we need. We get one nice pair of boots. And we have everything we need. Let's say we go on a hunt for a nice pair, huh? And this one go away.
Step up to my anvil.
Okay.
Terrible.
It's
An egg.
nice. Next one will be even better.
We need a greater affix on movement speed. We get one of those, we in business. We don't get one of those, then we're not in business.
Pity to
Try
break
again.
another's work.
Hey, terrible. A legendary prize.
Nice.
Down.
They can't all be winners, can they?
Let that carry the one.
Rats. No movement speed. I just need movement speed, man. Come on.
An excellent.
It's worth some.
Hey.
Nice. Next one will be even better. Oh,
Rats.
finished so soon?
Okay. We need just one thing. We're almost ready to switch over to an Apocalypse Warlock. I just need a new pair of boots. I get myself a new pair of boots, and we good. Well, maybe we need a new ring too, but having almost every single ring ready, can't complain, can we? New ring, new boots. That's our plan. So now, it's time to play something heavy. Also, I wonder. Let me try and bring my old Viking song into the new age. Mostly just because I want to actually create, something new with the Viking stuff. But since Gabak wants it heavy, I think I got something perfect. Here, let's have a nice song set, shall we?
North side, Warcry.
Let's go heavy.
North side. North side.
North side, Warcry. North side.
No planner, sorry. I only do YouTube videos.
North side race, war crying my chest. Frost in my veins, but the rage never rests. They want me quiet, now I'm loud with the blade. Middle finger up, but the whole world fades. Born in the blizzard, forged in the pain. Tell me to bow down, that's a joke, you insane. Turn the block to a war zone, leave 'em on stage. Fuck your rules, fuck your game, I'm breaking that chest.
No falling heavy, but my fire still flames.
Young warrior heart, never playing their games. They talk that tough shit, I just laugh in their face. North side forever with the city of
This is our war.
Hello, Lara. I'll explain why in a second. Okay, before we carry on with the music, the build is dead. You should not be using this build anymore. Why? I made it today, and I found out that basically it was exploiting a bug that existed. Now that the bug has been patched and no longer works, you will no longer deal any damage. In fact, the damage is so bad, you will barely be able to do T12. You can't even do Torment 12 content if you follow the old format. So I really don't recommend following the... If you are still on the Eviscerate build, don't touch it. It's literally worthless. Alright? And this is why you gotta be very careful about whose builds you follow, because if a creator is willing to exploit a bug just to get views, or they build a build based on a bug and they're like, use this before it's patched, don't ever follow it, because it's not gonna last you the season. That's why I'm back on the scene, testing stuff, and yeah, this is absolutely horrendous. So I can see that a lot of people pride themselves on this, but I don't. So we're gonna shift to an Apocalypse Warlock and see if that one can be handled by basically everybody. So there's no way to fix this, unfortunately. I will try and find a Warlock build that doesn't rely on bugs and that can actually push T12, so that's my next goal. So I'm actually building toward the Apocalypse. I just need some gear. I just need a new set of boots, because I tried everything with this build. I literally tried everything with this build. It did not work, you know, and I can absolutely... And then I investigated, because, okay, how I make my builds, in case anyone's, you know, wondering, how I make my builds is that I usually ask AI to amalgamate the big data for me so that we know exactly what's going on. Then we just try whatever it makes, and we modify from there. So basically everybody was using this type of build. It's no good. Which class should you reroll? Up to you, dude. Do whatever you please, man. If you're rerolling based on your equipment, then the choice is yours, not mine. Also, lol, my character's frozen. I love this. This is absolutely hilarious. My character's floating. Look at this. This is hilarious. I love that it's stuck in this animation. This actually looks cool. They should make this a feature. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure Apocalypse is the only one that actually cooks, nothing else. You want damage on the Warlock, you're gonna have to go mainstream, because there's no other build that works. At least to the best of my knowledge. Apocalypse will definitely work, but if you want to find something else, then you're gonna have to experiment, because I've searched all the big data. This was the only other alternative, and the alternative failed so miserably. Sometimes you have to go mainstream because everything else relies on bug exploit or weird interactions. And that's the downside of this game. So I hope that Path of Exile 2, new league coming this weekend, won't exactly be the same. Hopefully they'll have more viable builds that don't rely on bugs, exploits, you know, something that's tried true and that I can share with my viewers. That's my goal anyway. I know, right? Surfing on the demons. I would love if this would, like, literally be a feature. You go in demon form and you just start surfing. Like, to me, this is awesome. This should be a feature. Like, I know this is an animation bug, but yo, I just love the idea of you floating over the demons rather than moving around, you know? Like, you're still firing off your stuff, but rather than ooh, that was my bad. Bit overconfident there. I should have moved. I like to just phase tank with this one at least. But no, wait, my sick animation. Ah, well, whatever. Disappointment is immeasurable. I didn't get that animation stuck again. That was pretty cool. That was actually beyond cool. I like it. Okay, back up to where I was supposed to be. Okay, that's one. Now, the number 2 will be somewhere up there. Okay, let's go. Damn, lost my animation. So sad now. Demon time. Yeah, it doesn't. That's why I'm actually surprised. Normally when games release a new class, that class is so OP that no other class is viable for the season. This is the only game which has it. And I'm kind of disappointed that the same old class of Barbarian is like top, Sorcerer is top. It's like, bro, come on. If you got a new class, that class should be so OP that nobody plays any other class. Like, they don't stand a chance that season if they don't play the class that just... Oh! Hey, did it again! Nice! My animation got stuck. That's awesome. Now I can surf. Yeah! But anyway, instead of a great class, we get a bugged out class like this. I tried Demon Summoner at first. It was great. Up till the point that I realized that you effectively need your main damage skill to just deal one type of damage, which really didn't work out well. So yeah, I'm sure there are some alternatives, but overall it's been disappointing. So APOC it is. Because this was the hot topic, at least until the patch hit. Well, it is sad times, but at the same time, if Blizzard was like flawless, there'd be no room for anyone else to compete. Because with this season, they technically have, and I say technically, but realistically, they have one of the best ARPGs in history. Diablo 4, with every change that they've made, has finally become an accessible, fun ARPG. You know, Path of Exile 2 is still mystery meat, so I don't blame them. I do not blame them at all. I just wish that they did it better. Okay, I've got too many hearts, so let's just bum around here. Maybe I get a nice pair of boots, huh? Maybe Gambit gets something nice. At first, I wasn't excited for Path of Exile 2, but now I am. And weirdly enough, the AI is more helpful in building me a Path of Exile 2 build than Diablo. Like, the whole thing about builds using bug stuff, that's the only thing that disappoints me. Like, why must creators do that? I understand that viewership for your channel is important. I understand that being the first to make a build is important. But when you rely on something like that, you screw over everybody else. And that's not the way I like to operate. But who knows, I'm just a small timer, right? I'll just keep doing things different until people understand that this is the right way to do things. I hate anything that relies on bugs. It is the wrong way to do things. Okay, back to town. Just need boots with GA movement speed and a new ring. And then we are glorious. How you going, Primal Luke?
Step up to my anvil.
Shadow of Harash. No. Whatever. These are not good enough for me. Chuck the seals, chuck the charms. Toss them in here. Okay. We need nameless. Lego. Weak. If it ain't Hellfire, then Gambit don't want it, mon ami. Alright, let's go back and absolutely murderize that last chest. There it is. Faster than a mount. Whee! I am a running boy. Out of my way, humans. No ambush. Weakness. Run, run, run. Time to spend the rest of my fragments. Leg guards out. Ah, well, at least Grigor's coming. Thanks, Grigor, for your death. Very kind of you. Hand over everything. I believe there was another one here. Run, 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 run. Hand guards. Oh. Hold on. Here comes Grigor. Okay, now we get rid of all this. We done. Yeah, none of this is useful. No problem. I am happy to help. Okay, let's just speed through the pit. Where's the stupid heartstone? There it is. Now granted, you can probably go up to pit 105. You don't have to stay locked to pit 12, but it just feels so slow damage-wise compared to like several of the other builds. Like for example, Barbarian just rips and tears whatever he wants. Sorceress does the same thing. I don't know, it don't feel good. I really want to do better. Hey, there's an orb thief. two tortured wretches. What you gonna do about it? Anyway, thanks for the super. I will properly thank you in a second because I need to check the main chat. I have the summarized one here so I can see both my Twitch and my YouTube. But I need to check the main chat to actually see the supers because the summarized chat doesn't display them. But thank you. Again, been grateful for your super, mon ami. Of course, because it relied on a bug. I tested it this morning, I built it this morning, got every single piece together, all the best gear, and immediately I realized that, well, ChatGPT basically pulled a lot of information about this and taught me how to build it. But I noticed it was relying on several different creator builds, which means every single one of those creators was exploiting the bug. So I was like, why would anyone make a build that relies on a bug? Because bugs get patched. You can't do that. It's wrong. I don't know. Maybe I just have different standards for content creation. Maybe it's just because I'm old. But it just doesn't feel right to do that to your viewers. So, whatever. I'll figure out a different way. Like, my first Warlock build was Bombardment. That was cool, but I couldn't really hit T12. Okay, no problem. So I came back to see what's, you know, going good, what's going on. Tried this thing. It was terrible. Like, it can do T12, but it's, you know, I'm going to try the Apocalypse one next. I got to see how it functions. But as far as I know, Apocalypse should not rely on any bugs, so hopefully it'll be alright. I want to at least round out the Warlock nicely before going heavy onto Path of Exile 2 next week. I mean, I'll still play Diablo in between, but I'll be going very heavy on Path of Exile 2's new league. So, gotta do it right. May as well just upgrade these glyphs. Let's go. I'm actually equipment hunting. I just need 2 more pieces, then I can switch over. Just 2 more. I get those 2 more pieces, I'm good.
You know where to find me.
What brings you to the ancient isles?
Mythoid Mythic. I gotta use them at some point. Yeah.
They've sent their regards.
All right, let's see. These are unfortunately not helpful. And no boots. Okay, never mind. Just scrap it all. Okay, what's my next war plan, Tyrael? Come on, show me. Where is the Lord Zir one? Ah, yes, please. Just for flesh writ. In case I get a better one. Okay, my target should be Infernal Hordes as much as possible, but I also need loot. Nightmare Dungeon's probably a great way to get that. More Nightmare Dungeon. Varshan, I really don't give a shit about him. Helltide Harvest, and then we need Experience Orbs, so let's go. That works. Warplan started. How much time do I have left? Okay, good amount of time. Let's get it going. Here. Okie day.
So then I stuck the fool with his own brain.
Greetings, humans. I'll be your explosive demon lord for today. The weather is sunny and beautiful in this nightmare dungeon. I need you all to just explode for a second. Thank you. Good lads. Oh, it's murmuring ovals. Great. I'm gonna spam them on boots. Okay, let's head back, buy some boots, because this one is a Obols dungeon. So time to go spend my Obols. The Obols from the Nobles. And thank you so kindly, Primal Luke. If you want me to make TFD content, I might. But it'll be another day. Unfortunately, I don't receive enough donations and support from TFD peeps yet. That's why I always say, you gotta, the community has to keep showing up, you know, for my streams. They don't. If I stream something else, they're not here supporting, but, you know, when it comes to other creators, they do. So that's kind of the thing. If you want to see me stream your game more, you gotta be here no matter what I'm streaming, you know? So thank you very much for the super chat. If you got a preference in music, let me know. But yeah, unfortunately, I just don't see enough of the TFD people trying. Like, so far, Primal Luke, other than my regulars who are always supporting, you're the only one that's even bothered super chatting me, which is kind of sad to see, you know? I do really hope in future that more TFD people will give my other content a chance, because you gotta support the streamer. It's not about the stream, it's about supporting the streamer, you know? But I do appreciate you doing that. It's very nice of you.
Nice.
Okay, these ones suck.
Just getting warmed up.
Taken apart. Met it down.
I need
It's an
greater affix on movement speed.
a legendary
I don't want to go any slower.
Mainlander.
I literally refuse to go slow.
Mainlander. PP to break another's work.
Okay, one more time.
Yeah, and nice. Oh, finished so soon?
That's it for that.
Okay, that was unfortunately weak. Hopefully we get more. I do actually have stuff planned for TFD, but I'll have to see when I can squeeze in the time. No problem. Like I said, I do appreciate it. You're one of the few who does. I just hope more people can put value on that. Because the game is practically dying, so that's why I actually had to switch and play different games. Because the game started dying in the first place, so that's why I told everybody there, like, hey man, they need to support, you know, but they didn't. Most people are brokies or just buying the skins, but they don't support the creators, then, well, good luck to them, you know. I will, of course, try where I can. I genuinely do try. Always, but, yeah. Just sad and annoying to see that a lot of people don't put the value, you know, on the creator. They value the game, but not the creator. Okay, good for them. Because I can tell you to this very day, right? The funniest thing is always, aha! Aha! We got it! There's 30% movement speed there. Okay. Boots are set. Bellissimo.
Back to it then.
Now we don't ever have to worry again. Boots are ready too. The only thing that's left is one ring. We just need one ring with the right stats. The question is, where will I find that ring? Rena. My pal loves messing around, but yeah. At the end of the day, look, I really do appreciate it, man. I just hope that more TFD people will learn to value their creator. If they don't, you know, that's totally cool. But at the end of the day, you know, it always reminds me of those games where the game shuts down. Then after that, they're like, why didn't you make content, bro? Or they come back and ask me, why didn't you make content for this game, bro? I'm like, what content am I supposed to make, man? But I actually am going to make some TFD content. I just need to find some time for it. Okay, let's go.
Over here! Help! Look out!
The Wayfinder stirs. There's a secret in here. What's the secret? And I always see that notification in a dungeon. I've got no idea what it means. What secret? There's a heraldic room? Oh, you mean this? Oh. So that's what that means. I've always wondered. Because I always find this thing, the heraldic gateway, but I can never, like, I can never figure out what the hell does it mean? What's it trying to tell me? Swiftness, efficiency, doom. Okay, I love doom. Swiftness and slaughter. Acceptable. Let's go. Okay, that's as long as I could endure. Well, that was very Sekiro. That shadow died twice.
New super chat received.
Thank you. I do appreciate the super. First Viking song that I've made. If we're talking chaotic, then it should be one of the heavy ones. I can try and find it, but I can't guarantee it's the one you'll want to hear. But if we're talking about chaotic, then it has to be the heavy one. Because only the heavy songs are chaotic. I'll try and get it for you. me survive till the end of this round and I'll see if I can go find it, buddy. Should be able to. Should be able to. Need to find this primordial stone, whatever it is. There it is. Okay, let's finish off the boss. Wait, what? Oh? How did I die? That's an impossibility. That's the first time a mere boss has killed me. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. What's the secret? Oh, it does a lot of damage, I see. Ah, interesting. And here I thought I could face tank. Nah, this isn't melting. If you want to see melting, you should see my sorcerer or barbarian. This is too slow. Because don't forget, this is only T11. I'm just playing this until I can swap over. Because this is not good enough. Okay. Let me go see if I can find the song that Gabak wants. Okay, I think this song, the next song that I play, I think it should be the one that you're thinking about, Gabak. I cannot guarantee it, but I think it is. Okay, no, not one of these. Oh, aspect of mutilation went up. Yeah, we just need one ring. One ring to rule them all. Yeah, no problem. If you want a solid build, you can follow the one that I posted. That one is T12 guaranteed plus absolute power and strength. I can definitely guarantee it. Oh wait, +3 to occult skills. Hey, this is useful. A Beru with +3 to occult. Nice. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. A Linta, but let me go have a look at the Beru. Beru has total armor. This is a better Beru. Okay, back in we go. Okay, Gabak, I'll try this song. Hopefully it's the one that you were thinking of. And thank you for always super chatting and supporting, my friend. Have a listen. problem. I'm gonna try and bring this one into the new music model. Sorry, excuse me. I'll try and bring this song into the new music model, see if it works. This one's still in the old music model, but maybe we can. I'm gonna try. Since I know that you and Baron like this one, I'll try and see if I can get it into the new music model. Let me see. I'll do it after this dungeon, so I don't die randomly. But I'll try. I was gonna preserve these voices anyway because I wanted to make an album. I wanted to finish the album for them using the new model. When I got the chance, of course. Yeah, maybe. What's going on in this dungeon? Ooh, a whole bunch of treasure goblins. Look at that. That was nice. Cool, good stuff. It's something. Nice. No problem, my friend. Thank you very much. Next time you come by, just say hello. I'll try and see if I can get the new version of the song and make it sound as good as the old one. I hope it'll be good. I'll try my best. Okay.
Bless you.
This is it. This is the dude. This is the dude, man, bro. Okay, he's done. Two greater affixes on that. Nice. That looks good. Back to town. First, I want to try my more smooth Viking song, so I'm going to test that next. Then I'm going to test out this heavy one. And if it works, then Gabak will have something great to listen to next time. Any good rings? No. Damn it. Okay, never mind. This one has Chains of Horrors on and Rite of Nameless.
Mainlander, what do you seek? May you find your way back.
What do I seek? Everything. I seek it all. Ah. After Astaroth, then I'll play my music. Mostly because I need to concentrate a little bit when fighting him.
We have only a short time together. Let's savor it while it lasts. That's the ferocity I remember. Hold nothing back.
Absolutely, I will hold nothing back, buddy. Oh look, the Burning Butcher, he's dead. Lovely, right? No problemo. Have fun. It's definitely a great one to have.
How sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time.
Huh? Where am I? This is an escalation nightmare dungeon, dude. You use an escalation sigil and then you get here on the 4th attempt. You can't just get here normally. This is how you fight Astaroth. For this, no. Because this is not a great build. This is only Torment 11, not 12. If you guys really want this build, I can put out a video on it, but I only do videos. I don't do build guides. Sorry. But this build is no good. It can't handle T12 farming. I'm only playing it now because I'm waiting for, ooh, hey, Ancestor. Got a mythic. Shroud of False Death. I don't have this one yet. I'm gonna store it. But yeah, I'm only playing this one because I still need stuff for my Apocalypse one. I switched this thinking it was going to be good, but yeah, it really wasn't, so nothing much we can do. Just go with the flow. Okay, got my mythic. But yeah, if you want to fight Astaroth, you use an escalation sigil. You combine 5 nightmare sigils. You combine them together. You get an escalation sigil. You use that. You clear all the nightmare dungeons, and you'll fight Astaroth at the end. He's one of the best ways to get mythics. No good stuff. Rats. I do need some good pants, too. I don't want a greater affix on dodge. Okay. The one that I was before is random. Because when I'm using escalation sigils, right? You will get a random dungeon each time. It doesn't matter where you are. Like, it will just send you to a random dungeon. There's no guarantee. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter where I am on the map. Because I'm going through escalations. Escalations will take you to a random dungeon. Oh, this is Themis. This is the expansion. Dude, it's the main city. See? Themis. If you don't have the expansion, you won't have this. If you have the expansion, this is your main city, bro. Excuse me. But yeah, my apologies. Anyway, for anyone that was asking, I was about to say before I, suddenly choked to death on my own breath. I was about to say before that for those looking for build guides and things like that, I don't have time to make them. I make build videos, but I do not do build guides. If anyone wants to make a build guide from my video, you are welcome to do so, but I do not actually do build guides. Sorry. I just don't have the time to write them. My schedule is very tight, so I stream and then I just play the game and make a video on it. Because videos are faster to shoot. I can just shoot the video and off I go. No, I have not played Rogue. I've played Warlock, Barbarian, and Sorcerer, and that's it. And I'll most likely not play any other characters for this season because I'm going to Path of Exile 2 once the new league drops. So I probably won't have time. I'm probably going to refine the 3, but I'm not going to go, make a new one. Unless I suddenly have a lot of time toward, almost the end of season. I might do another one for fun. But for the most part, I don't think I'll be doing any more. 3 is enough for me. Okay, Infernal Hordes is next. How much time do I have left? Okay, good. I've got enough time. Let's head there straight away. Let's go. Okay, Colossal Fiends, hell yes. Start with that.
The daughter's traitor. Far have you wandered?
Okay, here comes the first Aether Lord. Aether Lord down, good. Another one, Soul's Fire. Oh, that was good. shame. The round ended. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's make the event spawn faster. Let's go.
You fight to live.
There it is. First Aether Lord. Okay, Nixar is dead. Here's another one. Mass is down. Soul Spire. Enduring Lords, spawn in place of elites, explode on death, chance to spawn Hellborn. I want the elites to turn into Lords. Oh, good luck and enjoy yourself, baby doll. I hope you have a good time. Come at me, the lords. There you go. I wonder where he was. Okay, that one's done. Gain health and damage for every spawn. Yay. Not enough yet. Burning rain. I'll take it. he evaporate so hard that he didn't even give me my Aether? I hate when this game bugs out like that. Oh my god, I counted him as non-killed. That's just sad. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be wild. It's about to get devilish. Meteoric Hellborn. That works. Anything to get more Aether.
Open its flesh, tear out its living soul.
Gosh darn it, look at them. Stealing my final kills. Okay. I can understand that. That's kind of the point about all these builds. See, I want to test them all, although I don't really have all the time to do so. This season, I definitely am a bit short on time, but, you know, next season, when I've got even more time and more experience, I'll be able to do it better. I want to test them because I need to know, I need to be able to show people that it can be done. And if the average person cannot reach the highest rank and the highest level just playing casually, you know, it's not good enough. That's my issue. So yeah, I'm hoping that the Warlock might change that, but we'll see. That's what I'm searching for right now. What are these so-called verified builds that push the pit to maximum level, but that do not rely on bugs and exploits? Because if they rely on bugs and exploits, then, you know, something patches and they just don't work anymore. Like, that's wrong. That is so wrong. That cannot be the case. It must not be the case. So yeah. Well, Lewis, first things first, I would suggest studying the leveling videos that I made for the Warlock. That's a great way to help you get started. You can also study the older streams that I did of the Warlock because, I mean, right now I'm just doing endgame. That's probably not as helpful to you. So the biggest thing that I can help you with is go check out my leveling build video. All right, I'll get it for you. Study that, and you'll learn at least the basics. After that, you can start farming. There are several videos for the Warlock that show you a bit of basic progression, things like that. After you get a hang of it, you know, you can start making whatever build you want. Here you go, Lewis. There you go. Have fun. Okay, one more round. Okay, I'll take this.
Abomination, spawn of living,
You're welcome.
shall burn for nothing.
Depending on how much study he wants to do, I did do the older streams and played the entire campaign with the Warlock, so you can definitely have a look at that. But if not, it's totally cool as well. At least the leveling build gives him the basic idea. Okay, let's go murder Bartuk. Alright, come on, Bartuk. Let's go.
Here seeking me. You will find only your own death.
Hey, free Belial. Let's go. Come here, Belial. Let's go, buddy. A free Belial kill.
You won. This is just the beginning.
That's right, Belial. You go away.
Nice bit of kit there.
Okay, the rest of this crap we don't need. Back to town. Let's take a look at everything we got. Not this, not that. Okay. I'm gonna test some of my music in a second, but before that I need to check this. Okay, correct. Then that's fine. I'm okay with it. Alright, let's have a look at my gear. Yeah, no, that sucks. Hermat Stone. I will keep this one. It's a nice little extra. Hand of Apotheosis.
Back to it,
You know, just for shits and giggles, let me just do this. for fun. Alright. 40%. 44. Okay. Alright. We're just gonna put this on here for the lulz. This is probably gonna go horrendously, but we're gonna do it anyway because doing shit like this is funny. And I thoroughly enjoy it, doing experimental shit like this. Okay. The rest can go. We don't really care about it, so all's gone. Alright. Now, this will be for conversion. Before we do anything further, get rid of this. We want all of our space to be nice and opened up before we do the shenanigans. Okay, now we will need to first temper this. So we're going to temper it with some good old-fashioned demonology damage. If we're lucky, we can get it to roll a greater affix. So let's do that. Okay, it did. Now, max it out. Okay. Then we will put it on the willpower stat. Attack speed's good too, but let's try with the willpower stat. Demonology damage, whatever. Okay, always good. So now we have this Hand of Apotheosis, right? So now Metamorphosis has every single side upgrade, or so it says. So let's try and see what actually happens. I'll just leave the current build like this, but I just want to see what will actually happen if I do this. It's either going to go well or super horrendously. Let's find out. 105. Okay. I don't deal a whole bunch of damage, but I sure seem to be able to take it. Maybe I got lucky. So far, though, the attack speed is pretty unreal. Yeah. Like, I can hit hard. Sorry, I can tank like hell, but actually hitting stuff is another matter. Dude, I can't even keep my Hearthstone. Lol. But my survival is through the roof. I'm not gonna lie on that. This amused me greatly. I just have no damage in this build. Oops, didn't mean to end that. Well, that was my bad. Heading back to grab that Hearthstone.
There's a choice cut.
Got it. Let's go. Time to get out of here.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Damn. Why are they so goddamn tanky? Oh, I actually did die for once. Yeah, what a shame. Kind of expected it because this thing doesn't rely on crits and stuff. Blech, no good. Yeah, again, that's why I'm like, I look at builds like this, I'm like, how dare somebody use a bug as a basis? I will never respect it. I will forever despise it. Definitely gonna have to switch to APOC. As soon as I get my last 2 pieces of gear, we good. But this Hand of Apotheosis is kind of funny. On regular stuff, you do get to pull off pretty swanky-danky stuff. what I get for not paying attention. Like, you need absolute burst in most cases to actually deal with these enemies. Because all it takes is them to have one unlucky affix like lightning like that, and you're basically stuck. Yeah, it just takes too long. Doable, but my god. By the time you actually finish doing it, you're gonna die of old age. And this, I don't think, is the fault of the build itself. This, like, it's clear that it was, like, to me at least, that it was done with an intentional ideology of exploiting the bug. Because for me, if I'm a creator, right, and I go through something knowingly, and I say, okay, this is how it works, right? And I knowingly tell people it works, you can do it with this, but I know that it's due to an unintended interaction. It's as bad as, you know, back in the days of TFD when people would use unintended interactions to breeze through a Colossus. This is not the right thing to do, you know? It screws people over. I just don't believe in that. So, seeing it here just disappoints me on so many levels. Is the exact same reason why I didn't respect a lot of creators back in Season 1. Although back then, you know, I was a much younger creator, and I talked way too much shit, which you really can't do in this industry. But, it's the same stuff that made me disrespect them the first time. Now I disrespect them for the rest of their lives too. It's always cool to be the first one to put out a build. I get it. I understand the excitement, the joy. You know, you find something that nobody else has found. But if it's built upon the basis of something that can be patched out straight away, yeah. Bloodseekers, though, they are a real problem. Why do they even exist? Like, leave me alone, man. I'm just here to kill the Guardian, not you. Now I won't die, but my character is gonna die of old age before this shit happens. It's kind of nice to see insane survivability, though. Oh, good for them. This. Sounds like some new bug. And some new exploit. Maybe that's why everyone's been asking me, can I do Pit 150? Have I got a rogue build? There's gotta be some weird bug somewhere. Since it's already over, may as well kill this thing. Frenzy, lightning enchanted, look at it. What the hell do they even mean with Rizal? Look at it just not dying. I feel they should have kept everything like more reasonable. We would not need insane builds if everything was more reasonable and achievable. But oh well. Who am I to advise them? Yep, good for them.
It is done.
I'll forever say it. I cannot respect anything that's not
Should be interesting.
normal, intended, and doable by the average. Okay, all good. Hand of Apotheosis. That was so damn painful. Let me just try it one more time with Hand of Apotheosis. It should be faster, but I just want to see it. Sorry, with Pain Gorers. So, just because I want to test for myself that the Pain Gorers still is interacting, it's just not as broken as intended. Because I'm pretty sure it still is. Yeah, it definitely still is. So it's 100% still triggering, just that the previous interaction was unintended. Now it's more normalized. Because I was unable to kill most of these guys before. Now I can. So I'm definitely doing the damage. It's just that the previous interaction, or whatever they had before, was so insane, like you mentioned, possibly infinite scaling, and it resulted in this. Okay. This is the Lunatic build, the so-called famous one that does Pit 150, but it's been nerfed heavily because it was based on a bug, or in my opinion, an unintended interaction. So I just tested it out by building it today. And it's not great. This is only pit 100. No good. Like pit 100, you should be smoking it. Like sorcerer barb, I can do that in seconds. This thing can't, and that's disappointing. So I'm gonna swap to an Apocalypse Warlock soon. Well, once I get all my gear together. I feel that the demons just need to be so powerful that when you summon one, it's like a serious situation, you know? Like screen wiping level. Because the entire point of the Warlock was to control demons, right? So I feel that, you know, summoning it should be absolutely instant rip for the entire screen. I said it earlier in stream, but although people may disagree, I feel that when a new class drops, it should be the only viable class that season, because that's how you sell. You know, other games do it. This game should have done the same thing. They should have made it so strong that, like, if you don't play the Warlock, you're gimped for the season. You know, something like that. A lot of games do it, and it would have been a great way to bring the Warlock to the front and center of Diablo 4. Then you could, like, nerf it down later. I remember the Spiritborn was that way when the Spiritborn first came out. So, yeah. Overall, disappointing. Ooh. Let's get out of there. Had to skedaddle for a second. Bit too much lightning.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Well, even if it just echoes, it's still useful. It's kind of a thing. I mean, if it's just a visual issue, that's not a problem. Like I've always said, I only care about efficiency. Well, the efficiency achieved by the average man. So hopefully I can find that. This build, I don't have a video on it yet. I just tried it out today, dude. If you guys really want, I'll make a video on it. But like I said, it's not good because this is only Torment 11, and this is only the pit for Torment 12. It's too slow. I wouldn't recommend playing this. I'm gonna try out a better build eventually. But if you really want it, I'll make a video on it. Everybody all night's been asking me what's the build, but guys, this is Torment 11, dude. You should always check the build. If the streamer is not playing on Torment 12, the build is useless. So this one is not that great. It's been nerfed heavily, so I'm gonna swap. I don't know. I've never played Druid. I mean, maybe there's a streamer that's playing on Torment 12 or whatever, but like I said, if they're not playing on Torment 12, there is no point. if the build, because Torment 12 is the most basic. Okay, I know this might make no sense, but before I leave stream, I'll just explain this to you guys. Torment 12 is not the end, and it's not the goal. The end goal is Pit 150, right? Torment 12, if you take a look at it, is just Pit 100. So essentially, if your build is good, you should be able to do at least tier 110 without any difficulty. If you're at tier 110, you can farm Torment 12, zero problems. That means you can kill all bosses, Astaroth, everything. So a good build needs to be able to reach this. That's what I've learned now that I'm experienced with Diablo. I came back this season as a returning player, so it needs to be able to at least do this. Then the ultimate goal is, of course, Pit 150. So if the streamer is not playing on Torment 12, you don't want that build, because it means that they cannot reach the maximum and you may get stuck. So in this particular case, I tried this out. I tried this whole Eviscerate build. I've got every single piece. I've got mythics. I have everything I need for this build. And unfortunately, it sucks ass. It relied on a bug, and that bug with infinite damage scaling was the only reason it was able to reach Pit 150. So I tried it out. It's no good. It is bad. I would not recommend using it because you are going to waste your time. If you build what I built, you are literally going to be wasting time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to farm with this build until I get the gear I need to swap over to an Apocalypse setup. So that's my next big goal. Once I get the opportunity to test that, if that's good, I will give it to you. But if you guys really want this build, I will happily show it to you guys, but you know, I don't think it's going to be good for you. So that's my honest feedback to you as a creator who doesn't want to waste your time. Unlike others out there, my intention is not to have you waste time. My intention is not to have you play the game and then find out you can't do anything. Can I make a druid build? I am not interested in making a druid build because I've already built 3 characters. I'm going to be moving over to Path of Exile 2 once the new league drops. So maybe next season, if the druid is good next season, but unfortunately this particular season I may not have the time. So I'm very sorry, Muskman. But, and also, I have to be honest, I don't really have the incentive to make more. Because, for me personally right now, unless I have like a lot of people viewing my content on the same level as some of the bigger creators, it's not really worth it for me to try and do a build for every character. So yeah, that's why I'm not doing any other classes this season. I'm going to shift to Path of Exile 2. And of course, I'll still be visiting back to finish out some of the seasonal stuff, but maybe next season. Like I said, again, we'll see what happens. Yeah, the final goal is Pit 150, and I understand that only certain builds can do it, but yeah, still, at the very least, you know, it's got to be Pit 110. This thing can't even do Pit 100 effectively, so I don't think it's good for anybody to use this build. It's all right. It's an all right donut, but it's not a great donut, you know? I think a buddy of mine is making a druid build, but I don't like, he's making it for his friend, but I think he said it capped at T11. So I don't know. But yeah, I have literally no experience with druid. Okay. That is it for me, guys. If you want more, please tune in regularly to my streams, and I'll try and do whatever I can for you guys. I resume farming in the morning, and I just need some boots. Sorry, I just need not boots. Ring. 1 ring. But by tomorrow I should be able to at least try the Apocalypse. Well, if you find it good and you hit Pit 150, let me know, baby doll. I'll see you guys for now, but thank you all for hanging out. Really appreciate the company tonight. Alright, keep tuning in for my Diablo 4 streams. And of course, I hope you guys will see me on Path of Exile 2 as well. Alright, if more people support the ARPG content, I'll definitely work harder and make more videos for you guys. Alright, see y'all later, fam.